And there we go. A little smudgy. Let me fix that. That ain't better. No. There we go. Okay. Now it's looking all right. Let's see. Boom. Got that. All right. Now we just play the waiting game a little bit. I guess in the meantime, get this set up. There we go. Okay, got that. And then just make sure the audio is good on these. Okay. All right. Just got to make sure these are connected. All right. There we go. Yep. Okay, we're good. So, let's see. We got one person up in here. I know it might take a little bit because I've been like putting out a lot of videos today. So, you know, but it's all good, man. Meantime, just get this all ready and such. Right now is okay. So I'm guessing the one person, at least right now, is Ruby Drago. So what's up, bro? But yeah, I guess we'll just play like the waiting game a little bit. First of all, Merry Christmas, of course. You know, happy holidays. Don't celebrate or such. You know, personally, my family doesn't, but it's all good, man. Just a day where I really like putting out a lot of videos because that way, you know, it's like my gift to you guys, just seeing all these unboxings and such, plus even getting all this stuff in it coming in and getting here even before Christmas Day is honestly really awesome, and honestly got really lucky with that. And there's something very special I'm going to show off at the end of this video. It'll be very briefly that I show it off too, and I'll talk about it. But yeah, man, I'm the only one watching. Ruby Drago's watching as well, but it's all good, man. But welcome, Adam Beyblades. Welcome to the stream, man. So, of course, even with it being Christmas Day, like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays and such to everyone out there. Glad you're safe and such, and hopefully enjoying the comfort of being with your families and such, you know, during this time period and such. You know, got to enjoy the holidays, even though it's really cold out. It's cold here, that's for sure. We got kind of like an ice storm, so, you know, glad I didn't have to work or such and just got to enjoy last few days off and get caught up with videos. So, yeah, man. But we have Beyblade Burst Superking or Superking episode number 40. We're at 40 now, so that means we got what, 12 episodes left, like a dozen episodes left for Superking. And at this point, I don't know. It feels like they're still at this stage of like protecting a lot of characters, but also there's 12 episodes left, and it's going to be shown how they do this, because right now we're obviously in the middle of all of the tag team battles and such, and it feels like we're going to slowly start getting that line of like who's the strongest, but right now it's like mainly tag team battles, not so much 1v1s, so it's switching up things a little bit, as shown by the last battle. I mean, you know, Valkyrie getting KO'd, but also Drum giving the assist to Louis with that and helping out. But yeah, time's going to tell how they go with the rest of the season. But to me, it doesn't feel like it's like real crazy, like, big threat thing. Because the only, honestly, real evil character is Lane, and Shu being kind of a tweener right now, with, like, his motives are up in the air. But, you know, Lane being the only, like, real evil character with this. So they're just mainly giving us, like, a lot of dream battles and such, and seeing that full-out power level-wise with all the characters. And it's going to build more and more, even as this tournament goes along. But yeah, dude, definitely at the end of it, if it is like the build up with this tournament, it would make sense if Hikaru and Hyuga doing it. But, you know, time's gonna tell with that. But anyways, gotta get into it, man. Superking episode number 40. Only got 12 left, so be sure to slice the crap out of that like button, guys. And let's get into it. All right, here we go. Let's see. As long as there's not ads getting in the way, you know. Okay, they are working. I didn't know that these were like Bluetooth headphones until literally about 20 minutes ago, and I was like, what? Like, no way. The bakugan headphones, these things are amazing too. All right. So, of course, we got the intro. Got a little flipped. I'm actually using my phone to watch it and such, and you can see my case. Like, I got graffiti case for it because I love graffiti. And, of course, Lane with his flare. Hikaru, Hyuga, Helios Volcano, Hyperion, Burn. And they switched it up a little bit, like obviously including like Wakia with the intro and such, but you know. Shu and Lane, Cisco and Free, Drum and Louie, Ranjiro and Aiga, Vault and Rantaro, Hikaru and Hyuga. All the teams and such for this point, obviously. Alright, man, here we go. We're starting with the sunset. Well, the sunrise, the sun going up. Hyperion! Hideyoshi! So they're both battling one another, obviously trying to get some training in. Ooh, Hyperion got sent back. It's probably like, that was subpar. That's why we're losing and such. You gotta go full power. No, it's you that's losing. They're starting to argue because obviously losing and such. You know. They're not too happy about that because Shu and Lane whooped them. Honestly. Like, not gonna sugarcoat it. And now they're just arguing like, Rika, Chuck, and Gunner are all looking like, You know, they don't want to see him fighting. Hyuga is downing some food right now. He's upset. Like, when he's upset, he's eating even faster. Oh, same thing with Hikaru. They're not even talking to one another. They're eating, facing the other ways from one another. Like, done. Or, like, more. No, I want more. No, I want more. So, yeah, it's definitely a conflict episode. Probably even sleeping. Oh, no. They're both sitting on the bed, wiping down their bays. Helios and Hyperion. Still not talking to one another, even going to bed. They're like, those two are arguing so much. Like, they'll get through it. They're siblings. You know, they fight. They'll get through it. And then Wakia, Hikaru, Hyuga. So he's looking for them. Look at him with his new vest on. Well, he's still got the same old like Wakia vest on, but he's also got like the tie and such now, you know. Hideos, Hyperion! So like they're not battling together? No, they're not. So Wakia is gonna obviously try to help and get it to where they're working together. Free, Vault, Louie. Probably seeing all those battles and such. He's like, they're legends, of course. No wonder they'd be a little discouraged and shook. I wish I knew exactly what he was saying. Alright, he's talking to them now. Then they're like, Wakia. Probably saying, you two should work together. You're best together as a team for this. Oh yeah, the sound's on. I forgot about that. Let me turn that off real quick. Sorry about that, guys. All right, talking about the Super Attack League. He's looking at the monitor. Well, Gun's looking at the monitor. Okay, so all the matches showing off who won, who lost. Oh, okay, they did. Okay, they switched it up. So it's going to be Lane and Shu versus. Oh! Lane and Shu versus Ranjiro and Aiga. Then it's Cisco and Free versus Louie and Drum. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a really good one, man. Especially seeing Free and Louie face off again. Oh, that's going to be good. And then Vault. Ooh. Vault and Rantaro versus Hikaru and Hyuga. All right. Some pretty good matches, dude. He's like, what, are you afraid to face them? Probably just taunting them. I mean, it's Wakia. And they're both hype, but now looking at each other like, they still mad at one another. So he's like, we can't use the simulator because it's kind of busted. Ah, oh, dude, it's first season Vault, the first season memories. The show and Vault and Wakia together. Bro, they hit us in all the feels of this season. It's classic Wakia, man. It's good. It's so good seeing him back, honestly, with it. Oh, and he's got the weight training. Dude, I'm like, with Wakia coming in, how could they not do a new Wyvern? Like, with him just being here, you know? It's like how we saw Shu before they actually showed off what World Spriggan was, you know, and then him finally kind of showing it off, and then we got the release for it, and then now him using it. Like, it just wouldn't make any sense if, like, they have Wakia here, and I get he's the WBBA, like, chief and such now, but how are they not going to have, like, a new Wyvern come out since we got Wakia back in the show for the first time since season 2? You know, like they definitely, maybe, like I feel like we're gonna get a new Wyvern. He's like, I've got weights for you guys too. You can work on your balance and your power. They're like, yeah, and then they're both reaching for it. Now we're gonna argue about this too. No, I'm using the weight first. No, I am. I'm using it. I don't care what you say. And they're both just still arguing. Wakia's like, jeez, these two. You know, Ranjiro's worked up because it's the first time facing Lane since he broke it. Body into one. Getting the flashback to when he got bursted. He's like, the Legend Festival. I couldn't even battle in Legend Festival because of him. How he shattered Ragnarok. It's gonna be. So, yeah, it's a revenge match. It's a given. Ranjiro's coming for Lane for sure. Alright. Now it's Lane. Underground. His flare, though. Cool shit. Launching Lucifer in the center. He's like, my flare's gotta grow even more. Lucifer! It's shattering the stadium with its power, dude. Then he looks over and there's Shu. He's like, we're facing Ranjiro and Iga. Akaba Iga. Uh-oh. How is this going to end, dude? I'm just wondering if it's going to get to that point where, like, Lane's going to be trying to break their bays. Like, is Ranjiro going to get, like, flashbacks? Well, I mean, he's getting flashbacks now, but it's like, is it actually going to happen? And if so, that's going to be the point where you kind of see Shu's motive. Because it feels like Shu's a tweener. Like, he's a tweener because it seems like he's evil because he's teamed up with Lane and he's got kind of his, like, gear on that resembles Red Eye, but also he doesn't feel full out evil. Like, how would you just go, like, being full out evil after you lost, like, one battle and such? I get you want to be stronger, but would that be the way he does so? But the smartest plan is, like, keep your friends close but your enemies closer. It'll make full sense in this case with Shu teaming up with Lane and just keeping an eye on him. So when Lane tries to break a bay, it's like, what's going to happen? Is Shu going to actually try and stop it? Or is he willing to go that far and help break the bay? That's the big question. That's the main thing I'm wondering about Shu. Like, yeah, the team of Lane and Shu is probably the one to really look out for now. Not saying the other teams aren't good, because they are, but, you know. Lane still, at this point, besides Shu, that one loss, hasn't lost anybody else. He only lost to Shu. So, yeah, you know. But let's see. All right, the teams that have 1 point. Okay. Who's going to get 2 points with this? Yo, Lane and Shu versus Ranjiro and Iga. Gotta take a sip of my root beer. You can do it. You can win. Huh? They're still arguing, even with cheering. Bruh. Here we go. The center point spinning. Lane's looking at Iga. A cup of Iga. Iga's like, I'll get you back. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Shu's doing his red eye launch. He's got his arm like that. Is he gonna launch like, bro? Now I'm wondering, is he gonna be like doing the normal launch that he does, or is he gonna go for his red eye launch with this? Because if so, that would be really cool to see. But time's gonna tell, man. Vault's looking down like, what are you up to? Shoot. 3, 2, 1. No, he's doing the same one. Cool. Shoot. Yo. I still think Iga, at least out of these characters currently in this fray, has the coolest launch. Ooh. Lucifer and Achilles hitting one another. He's just smiling. World Spriggan just hits Ragnarok. Goes up to the top. He's waiting at the top. So they're both going after Lucifer. Shu's just laying it out. Oh, yo, Achilles and Ragnarok both hitting Lucifer. Uh-oh. Lane's fists are clenching. Shu's looking over. This flare, dude. Limit to break it. Ziendo. He's like, I don't think so. Ooh, and he hit him. Pretty much, thank you, Captain. And he stopped it. Lane's flare. Yo, the flare coming off, though. He just hit the point and shot up to the top. Yeah. Uh-oh. Lucifer! He hit the wall. Did he just retract that barrier? Here we go. Ragnarok! Did he retract the wall on Lucifer? And Iga, there goes the hair tie. Oh, Achilles! All right, man. Big showdown. She was going to swoop in last second, I swear. Shooting around, man. They're both hitting Lucifer. She was just sitting there, man. Uh-oh. Hit the wall. Oh! Are you kidding me? Bro, he just sent both of them flying by himself. Oh, man. Double KO. She didn't even do it. He was just sitting at the top, bro. He's like, we lost? Like, attacking together? I get frustrated. He's like, come on, what the heck? He's like, he just beat them both at the same time. Lane's frustrated. She was just sitting there. Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem like she was evil. He's sitting by and watching, literally front and center, but also just getting involved when he needs to. You know, it's kind of a shown, like it's kind of shown with his demeanor. He's not full out evil. He's acting kind of evil to the other characters, but that's like to appeal to Lane, kind of. But at the same time, he's watching Lane. You know, she was basically kind of a loner right now. You know, it's hard to explain. Hikaru and Hugh. Looks like they're not arguing anymore. Oh, Cisco. Oh, dude. We're getting that battle next episode. Yo, the preview. Yo, Louis getting intense. Free. Oh, free. Oh, man. Is he going in with a new move? It's free. Yo, that smile. I missed that smile and that crazy flare from free. Oh, we get to see it. Yo, this is going to be a good battle. Next episode's going to be a really good battle. Yo, all of them just going full out. This is going to be a good one. All right. Let's see. What you got, TT? Oh, Hollow Death Scyther. Okay, so they're showing off Hollow Death Scyther. So I think with it, let me take a sip of my root beer. Oh, that is crispy. But anyways, I think the thing with Death Scyther, I think I heard that Hollow is now the heaviest Superking ring. What I heard, it's like it's either up there or it's the heaviest. Some saying it even weighs more than Rage apparently, which if so, that's honestly nice because you've seen the parts with it, you know. And I guess it makes sense why they gave it like lighter disc and such. If it does have that much weight, so the majority of the weight is actually on the ring itself, so we can get those big attacks in. And I think it has what on the 3 big blades. I think it has a little bit of metal, and then on the side with the scythe, that's actually metal. So it's got a lot of weight to it, even outweighing Rage. Like that's pretty nice, man. Yeah, so it is metal. The scythe is metal. Is it black metal? Dude, that looks sick. And then the new chassis, what is it, 4? Is that 4A? I know it's off balance. It's an off balance chassis. And it's cool seeing like an attack chassis that's, wait, is this the first one that, let's see, 1A2? Yeah, this is the first one that's a single chassis for the attack chassis. So that's cool. But yeah, 4A. Yeah, you said 4A. Yeah, I think it's off balance and such, but it's the first attack chassis that's a single chassis. So that is cool, getting a single attack chassis. It's got to have some serious attack with it if those blades are the big points. It's battling Ragnarok. It just bounced out the wall. Yo, and it got the burst on it. Okay, so it can hit hard. It's going to hit like a truck. I definitely dig that. Random Booster Volume 23. Bay Camp, the Bay Camp app, which does look fun. There's like battle, there's training, there's challenge with it, so that's pretty cool. Even having the announcer too, and all the animations, that's sick. Bay Camp, 3, 2, 1. Cool, shoot, download. All right, so time to get into it, dude. Got a little imprint in my hair, but yeah. I mean, another big time episode. Still, well, it's mainly to show off. I felt like this episode just showed off how strong Lane is. You know, it was for the end, but you also know how strong he is. But the fact that Shu was sitting up there the whole time, it's like he was just keeping a close eye. He's like, you can take care of this. You know, basically let Lane take care of it, just to probably low-key measure his power too. So yeah, let's see, bro, I'm stuffed. Yeah, eating my Christmas dinner, huh? I bet. Well, let's see here. What if Hollow had Quake? Oh, if it was given the Quake tip, it wouldn't have as much stamina. I'm honestly not upset that it has like, what is it, High Excel Dash? They gave it, which not too bad. I mean, they make it where it has some decent stamina, but also some big time attacks with it. I'm just surprised they didn't give it High Jaggy Dash. I guess it's to put in another new driver, so like High Excel Dash. You know, I'm just surprised we're getting like some high dash drivers for attack drivers when there's some attack drivers that still don't even have dashes that deserve it. Like in my opinion, like Iron Sword, like Iron Dash and Sword Dash would be really cool to see. Maybe they're holding off on them because I really want to see them get dashes. Same thing with Impact. Like Impact Dash, it would actually be fun to use that for sure. And Trick Dash too, because just how like unpredictable it is. You give that a dash, you can use that unpredictability to your advantage. You know, having some stamina, hits the right point, getting some attack in. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool concept. The high dash drivers, or like the high drivers too, because I think what this random booster has like high survive, high defense, which it's nice seeing that because it uses that height to the advantage and adds a little bit more stamina, having a little bit more height. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, definitely Shu doesn't seem full out evil. He's just sitting there and watching Lane, keeping an eye on him. But the big question is when Lane gets so upset to the point where he's going to be actually trying to just destroy and break their bay, that's going to really show like Shu's intentions. Is it like, is he going to let it happen? Is he going to help him try to break their bay? Or is he going to stop it? Like, what's he going to do? Is he just going to sit there and watch? That is the big thing. Like, what are Shu's motives? And also Lane trying to break base. I feel like that's the main thing. Besides that, we're just getting a bunch of dream battles, which not even upset about that because we're getting a lot of that's the main thing for this season. It's felt like is just the return of a lot of characters, but also some epic dream battles because we've gotten so many tag team battles with this. We've hardly gotten any 1v1s, honestly, thinking about it. Like, not too many besides like some in the Legend Festival, like a select few, and just like some side battles. You know what I mean? It's been mainly tag team battles with this. So it's been a big focus on like returning characters and then tag team battles too, to like build all those characters up, make them all look strong. Even with the defeats and such, they're all looking really, really strong with this. Because like the tag team battles, it's different than a 1v1, you know? So yeah, man, I feel like, you know, now they're being season 6, probably with that season, they're going to focus once again on 1v1s big time and clearly show that level of power with the characters. But yeah, man, I'm wondering if it's going to be like, I mean, the cool thing would be if they did like Superking Part 2, and then just that way they'd have the same format, because the Superking bays are already so strong that a bunch of them don't even really burst, you know, like they hardly even burst. So they don't want to do a new system. I wouldn't even mind a Superking Part 2, and then we just get like 52 more episodes. They expand the story that much more. You have these characters like Lane and such still in the fray of things, but then also like bring in even more characters like from the past and convert their bays to Superking bays and have them join the fray with this. And then we see more battles, you know. Either that or we're just going to get a new format with a new season, which probably that's going to be what we get, you know, is like a brand new format. But I definitely want to see like the absolute strongest come back. Like, there's characters in this season like they're strong, but like for sure like the absolute strongest. Like I'd say the 5 protagonists, so Vault, Aiga, Drum, Hikaru, Hyuga, all being a part of it. Besides that, who would be up there with the strongest? I mean, that list would definitely include like Shu, Free. Shu, Free, Louis, those 3 definitely at least. And then we see some other characters return, like say Phi, Gwen, Delta. They're definitely all up there, like power-wise. I know I say it a lot, but just makes no sense building them all up the way they did it with how strong we know they are, because they barely lost to any characters. And also a lot of these characters they haven't even faced off against, and seeing those dream battles, expanding on the dream battles, bringing in more characters for the next season and such. Some past characters we haven't seen, like for example Zack, Jaka, a new Excalibur would be cool, a new Zeus would be cool. You know, some characters from the past we haven't seen. We've seen Makia now, like having Dinah actually come into the series, you know. And also who else? Kensuke, him as well. I'd say that'd be like my big time list of people that I want to see come back. Also Hearts, because Hearts is definitely up there, and some evil characters as well, like mainly Arthur, like the full out evil build, you know, because it doesn't feel like world level threatening with this. It's just team battles, you know, and just keeping an eye out on Lane and shoot. That's the main thing for this. But we gotta see that world level destruction. Like, we need that level for sure. So hopefully we get that with the next season. I'm just wondering like how they're gonna, like what they would make for like the ultimate evil bay that would try to destroy the world. But yeah, I really want to see a build up like that, because we got it with every other era of Beyblade. Plastic Gem, we saw it. Metal Fight, we definitely saw it with the Nemesis Crisis. Yeah, Plastic Gem was what? Brooklyn with Zeus. Yeah, I haven't seen much of Plastic Gen, but I know about that, like being the big time evil, Brooklyn and Zeus, and then also, obviously the Nemesis Crisis. But yeah, we got to see that for sure with Superking. But yeah, you guys got any questions? Feel free to put them in the comments. Vault versus Fi, anyone? Oh yeah, for sure. They didn't even do like that battle. They hyped that battle up so much we never saw it. So next season, have Fi come back. We finally see that battle. Except it's not Fi trying to destroy Valkyrie. It's just like full out, just competitive battle. It shows how strong Fi is, and same thing with Vault. Are you excited for the new Wyvern? Is that the rumored bay for January? Probably like there's a silhouette. What is it, like a silhouette of like Hollow Death Scyther with the random booster showing off the combos, because they always show off like silhouettes in the next bays. What is it, shaped like Wyvern? I haven't personally like seen it, so I mean if it is like Wyvern, that would be cool, and it would be like, it would make sense because Waki's in the show. Like, how are you gonna have Waki come back in the show and then not have Wyvern? Because people want to see Wyvern too. Like, we got Death Scyther, put Wyvern back in. So yeah. Hey Kimbo, Merry Christmas. You rock. Plus you always make my day. Yo, Johns, thank you so much, man. Definitely appreciate all of the support and such. But yeah, dude. I mean, overall, I'm enjoying these battles, and I just want to see them get that much more intense. But it doesn't feel like crazy, like a risk. The only time I get really nervous with any of the battles is like when it's Lane and Shu up. Besides that, it's just like enjoy the battle and just see how strong they're gonna get, man. We're really seeing all of their powers really show, and it seems like we're gonna get that for the duration of at least the rest of the season. I'm not sure if they're gonna have some 1v1s at the end, but probably not. It's just gonna be like team battles, And if it does end with these team battles, it'll make full sense if it's like Hikaru and Hyuga actually like redeeming themselves and then coming back and winning it. So at least like with tag teams, it would hype them up as like the strongest tag team that there is right now, But then the next season focusing on the 1v1. So yeah, you could have tag team battles, but then it's down to Ultimate Power 1 versus 1, those type of battles like we're used to, But yeah. Plus, you're one of my favorite YouTubers too. Thank you so much, man. It's always an honor hearing that. Like whenever people are like, "You're one of my favorite YouTubers," that's so like humbling. That's absolutely amazing, dude. Like, thank you so much for all the support and such, guys. And we're on the way to 68K. Might hit it before the new year. And just thank you all so much. Like the amount of support, especially during this last week, has been insane, dude. I definitely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you all so much. You guys are the reason I even made it this far. So yeah, Vault and Rantaro versus Hikaru and Hyuga after the next episode. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I don't know. Maybe this is where they start turning it around, and maybe Hikaru and Hyuga get the win in this one. But yeah, I want to see Lane versus Fi. That would be sick. Like Lane versus Fi. That's definitely a dream battle that I'd love to see as well. The gimmick of the wall versus the gimmick of the armor. 2 defensive bays. That'll be really awesome, dude. And also like Diabolos. Like Delta coming back, because like Death and Abyss are they definitely feel like placeholders. Like I hope they're holding off for Delta and Diabolos for the next season. I hope that's why we haven't seen a lot of the characters with this season, because they're holding it off for the next season, season 6, a whole new season where they can just go into big time detail with them, like where they've been and such, like how they did with a lot of the characters with this season. Do it with some of those other characters that we haven't seen in a bit, and adding them to the fray. But yeah, dude. So I guess I'm just gonna keep this kind of short, 35-ish minutes is pretty good. I'll answer a couple more questions, then I'll end it off, just because I've been putting out a lot of videos and such. Definitely be on the lookout, because there's some really awesome videos coming, dude. The last video I'm putting out is gonna go out at 10, and I mean, if you're seeing this in the future, you'll know what it is. But if you haven't, if you're seeing it now, it's a little preview for it. So anybody who's at the stream right now, a little preview. I want a Drum versus Delta rematch. Oh, for sure. Because in a 1v1, Delta hasn't lost, like in a full-out 1v1. I know in like the tag team battle, Diabolos did get bursted when facing Genesis. So there is that. He bursted Diabolos and Dragon at the same time. But in just a full-out 1v1 battle, Delta hasn't really lost power-wise. So, yeah. And Fi only losing to Iga. Gwen only losing to Drum. Like, so many big time built up characters we got to see. What match do you want to see after Drum versus Louis and Free versus Cisco and Hikaru and Hyuga versus Vault and Rantaro? The one I'm really looking out of this is hands down, well, two of them actually. Drum and Louie. Yeah, Drum and Louie versus Lane and Shu. And then also Free and Cisco versus Lane and Shu. Those are the two I'm looking out for, because obviously seeing that battle between Free and Shu, we got to see that again, man. That's the one I've been waiting for this whole season that I really wanted to see. And then also the rematch with like Lane and Louie, and then also the big time rematch with Free and Lane. Like, I want to see those battles, dude, because you know those are gonna be nuts. Nobody's gonna be holding back any power with those for sure. So, yeah, man. Let's see. Would you? You should make a Christmas Beyblade combo. What did you get for Christmas? Well, I do have my Christmas team, like Christmas Coalition, formerly known as Santa's Little Hitmen. But I do have that team. Don't have any combos for it currently, actually. Or maybe I can sift through like some parts. I have like a few parts. Maybe I can look through and make a combo, a Christmas Coalition combo and such, and do a team battle on that, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of team battles. But yeah, what'd you get for Christmas? A lot of stuff just came in. I mean, my family, like I said, doesn't really celebrate Christmas, but I'm also just like ordering stuff on the regular, and a lot of it came in by like Christmas Eve. So for my studio, I got some new lights. So I got some like LED lights for the corner and such. I got like a tapestry in my room. I got another tapestry for the studio, setting that up because I wanted to set up like my room and my studio. My room's basically done. It's taken a few months, but my room's done. The studio, I'm getting there. All the bakugan and geogun and such. Which, holy crap, I'm gonna be doing a lot of deck building. Definitely some more deck profiles coming soon. But yeah, there's one last big thing, but I'm gonna end it off with this, obviously, with the outro. So thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I'm glad everybody's staying safe and such, and I hope you guys got some really, really awesome gifts. And you can put them in the comments too, like what'd you get for Christmas, But yeah, anyways. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. And I'm going to end it with this. Ruby Drago, you're still in the chat. You know what's going to happen here. A little preview of the very last thing. The thing that I'm going to show you, there's going to be an unboxing on it and such, and you'll see it clearly. But you guys are going to probably flip out when you see it. So, yeah, guys, anyways, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off with this gem in my hand. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Until then, stay awesome. With this, like I said, you'll see the review on it. Stay awesome and cool shoot. I'm up out of here, man.